can't tell me nothing. Bossed up and I changed the game.
Welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Fit Part, and I am here with yet another video. As you guys can see by the title below, this is going to be a video on how to lose your pregnancy weight and how I lost my pregnancy weight within 5 months of postpartum. Well, 5 months postpartum. In the beginning, you find out you're pregnant, and you have your first official appointment at your OBGYN, your doctor, and they tell you some of the guidelines of things that you can't and you can do throughout your pregnancy. They will tell you your weight. Obviously, they will tell you if you're underweight for your age and your height, if you're at the average weight for your age and height, or if you're overweight for your age and your height. With that information, they will tell you the weight that you should gain during the time frame from you being pregnant, like for the 9 months that you're pregnant. For me, I was average weight, so my doctor told me that I could gain between 30 to I think it was 25 to 30 pounds. I want to say it was 25 to 30 pounds, or yeah, I think it was 25 to 30 pounds. So they tell you the weight that you should gain, or the range of weight that you should gain, and then they'll tell you the amount of food that you should eat. With me, they told me that I should eat 300 calories more, which would be maybe like an extra meal or maybe 2 or 3 extra snacks throughout the day. So with that information, what I did was I ate an extra 300 calories. And I know a lot of people say that when you're pregnant, you're eating for 2, but technically you're still eating basically your average, but you're taking in those extra calories, those extra nutrients for your baby, so that you can get what you need, and also so that your baby can get what he or she needs. So what I did was I basically added another meal, or I just spaced it out with snacks throughout the day, healthy snacks throughout the day. Throughout the first couple of months, my first trimester, I had morning sickness, and I had a severe case of fatigue. I was always tired throughout that amount of time, so I wasn't really eating as much. So you will notice that some of you guys will notice that when you do go to the hospital, they'll tell you that you've lost weight, which is kind of normal because you're having morning sickness and you're not really wanting to eat. But after your first trimester, then you'll get back into your regular eating, and then you'll begin to gain your weight. So I would suggest step number 1 is to just stay within your calorie range. Don't overeat. Don't think that just because you're pregnant, you're going out and eating fast food and just indulging in foods that are not going to be healthy for you or your unborn child. So that's what I did. I stayed within my calories. Number 2, you should be active. Okay, for me, I was active before pregnancy, so it wasn't a really big deal for me to remain active. Besides the first trimester, I did not hit the gym. I did not go to the gym. I did not think about the gym throughout my first trimester because I wasn't feeling well. So I was basically laying down and just, trying to get as much rest as possible, because let me tell you, when you're in your first trimester, for me, I was sleepy the entire time. I would literally sleep for hours, wake up, stay up for a couple, maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and then feel exhausted right after that without even doing anything. So after that, I gradually started to work my way back into the gym. As you can see on my old videos, if you guys check those out, you'll see that I was gradually going to the gym and trying to get my strength back. Throughout that time, I squatted. I did pretty much everything that I did before I got pregnant, with some discrepancies on the exercises that I was doing, because some exercises I couldn't do because I was pregnant. But I still was active. So I would suggest that you guys walk, do something. If you're like if you're like me and you strength train and you worked out heavily before, you know, ask your caregiver if it's okay for you to do this and do that, and if they give you the okay, gradually work your way back into it. I will say in the beginning of me getting back to working, I will say that with me going back into the gym after I had stayed out for 3 or 4 months, I had lost a lot of energy, a lot of strength. So it took me a while to, you know, work my way up to close to what I was before I got pregnant. So just get active if you weren't active, or remain active if you already were. I would say walk every day if you can, maybe 5 days a week, and just try to keep your body in a moving state, because that'll help you, you know, stay in shape, and it'll help you actually with your delivery and everything like that. So that will be my step number 2, is to just be active. After you have delivered your baby, and you know, I know a lot of us are eager to spend time with our newborn, but also, you know, you're ready to get back out, to get back moving and lose those pounds that you've gained during your pregnancy. You want to rest. I rested for a very long time. I thought that I would be back into the gym, and I actually did kind of get back into the gym earlier, like after my 6 weeks, but I wasn't consistent because it was, you know, I was getting used to things, taking care of a newborn and just trying to figure things out as far as that goes. So once I got back energy and stuff, or got back my motivation to get back into the gym, I went to the gym and slowly, gradually started to work out. It was like I was starting over again, like I was pressing the reset button again, because even though I was squatting and I was working out while I was pregnant, all that energy went away. I will say that if you gain within your range, most of the weight that you gain will not be fat. It will be bodily fluids, it will be the baby, it will be the sack that your baby is in. A lot of that carries a lot of weight. So half of that weight that you gain will be that. For me, my body retained a lot of water, as for a lot of people, hence why your ankles swell and things like that. So when I gave birth, I lost some of, like, a lot of that weight after I gave birth, and I gradually started to lose weight. Not even working out, but I just gradually started to lose weight. I remained eating healthy as I could, because a lot of times I was on the go or just tending to my baby, so I wasn't able to meal prep like I was. But when I did eat, I tried to make the healthiest choices that I could. I will be honest with you guys, and I will say that a lot of my weight went away without me even working out. I would say maybe 90% of my weight went away with me not even working out, because I didn't go over the weight range that my doctor recommended that I gained. But honestly, I will say that I don't believe that I gained a lot of body fat. A lot of my weight, like I just said, was from the baby, the water, the fluids. Well, I guess it's the same thing. Was pretty much the weight that I lost. And then I got to a point where the weight wasn't going away, but by that time I was only 3 pounds away from my original weight. So, you know, I was like, okay, well, since that weight left, then I'm pretty sure this weight will leave. I didn't really have any stubborn fat, because like I said, I was in my weight range, so it wasn't that hard for me to get rid of the weight that I did gain. And about 2 months ago, I'm 6 months postpartum, but about 2 months ago, I just started back going to the gym 5 days a week. So not only did I lose the weight that I had, that I gained during my pregnancy, but I'm actually below the weight that I started with before I got pregnant. I was 127, I went down to 125, then I went down to 124, and I weighed myself on yesterday, and I'm now 122. To be honest with you, I don't really know why I am losing weight, because I strength train. I don't do hardly any cardio. I know I don't do any cardio, but I guess the way I train is so rigorous that, you know, what fat I do have left is burning away on top of what I did. I guess I had more fat when I wasn't pregnant than I thought I did, but it's just burning away. So yeah, so the tips I would have to lose your pregnancy weight would be to stay within the range of your weight gain while you're pregnant. That's 300 calories more than what you're eating. If you are in the range of the average range for your weight and your height, be active, remain active, do as much as you can. After you have your baby, you know, rest, and then when you feel like it's time for you to get back to moving, but gradually do so. And, you know, just make healthy eating choices. Make it a lifestyle and not just something that you're doing just because if you stop, of course, you know, you'll gain back weight, not your pregnancy weight, but you'll gain back weight that you probably wouldn't want to. So yeah, so that would be all that I have, all the tips that I have for when you deliver your baby and to lose that pregnancy weight. So I thank you guys for stopping by and watching this video. I hope that this video was very informative. If you have any more questions, or if you think that I missed out on anything, please comment down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.